So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. Today we're going to try a product made by another YouTuber, and more importantly, see if it actually works. You guys hang in there. Now before we put his product to the test, since I'm also a full-time YouTuber, I figured I should show you guys something I make here at my sawmill and prove to you that it works. Now what you're looking at is my Nile L200 Pro kiln chamber. And if you're not familiar with this building's for drying wood. The kiln is about half full because I just got done drying some white pine. Now this right here is about 500 board feet of white pine. Most of it's 4/4. If you're new to this channel, that's 1 inch on the thickness. And for those of you new to drying lumber, these little sticks that you see between the layers of lumber are called stickers, and they ensure proper airflow. And the insulation laying on the top works as a baffle, which is also to ensure proper airflow. Now we're going to take some of these boards inside the shop and start the process of making this into a finished product that actually works. All right, friends, step number 1 is to take all these boards and run them through the grizzly planer to remove any high spots. So we're making shiplap today, and I used to make this stuff with no reveal, meaning it's got tight joints right there between the boards. Still got the shiplap in it. Right there is the groove. These are kind of tight right there. But now when they come together, there's an 1/8 of an inch reveal between the boards. And we're going to be putting that wood over top of this metal tin that kind of serves as a wainscoting on this wall where the wood stove is. And in order to make the shiplap, we're using our Wood-Mizer molder. This is the MP260 if you're new to this channel. If you're wondering what that means when I say 4-sided molder, it planes all 4 surfaces of your lumber in one pass. All right, friends, sorry for the little interruption right there. We had a power outage yesterday. I was on my probably 5th or 6th board through the molder and the power went out. Stayed out for about 4 hours. So it kind of shut me down here at the shop. So before we get back on the shiplap, and I'll show you guys something that I make here at the sawmill that actually works, and I'll get around to that here in just a minute while I'm doing this video. Let's go ahead and try the product out that another YouTuber sent me a few days ago. But first thing we need to do is open up the door on the wood stove. Seems like all wood stoves are different. This is the 3rd one I've ever owned. And on this one, it does a whole lot better if you open up the door and let it kind of warm up inside the box, if that even makes sense to you. It feels like it does better if I leave this open for about 30 minutes. All right, friends, right here's the product that was sent to me by the YouTuber Mike Morgan over on the channel Outdoors with the Morgans. Most of you guys probably watch him on his channel. Now, he's been selling this stuff for a few weeks now, maybe a few months, I don't know, and I think it's selling pretty good for him. He sells out of it pretty fast. And since we got the wood stove put in here a few weeks ago, a lot of you guys have been asking me to try some out. I finally got my hands on it. Every time he puts it up for sale, I would get on his website to order some, and he sold out almost instantly. So the other day I called him and I said, I need to order some, Mike, but you don't have any on the website. I never can get on there fast enough, so he sent me a bag for free. I know a YouTuber gets something for free. My goodness, the comments will explode. People get aggravated about that stuff sometimes. But anyways, he sent this to us to try out, and hopefully it's going to work pretty good. So the reason we're doing this video today, friends, is because I had a comment the other day on all of my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And if you're not following me on those platforms, there's links down below. You can go check me out on those. I do put stuff on Instagram that never makes it to YouTube, and Facebook is kind of videos that are condensed down to about 3 minutes. So anyways, I had somebody comment on all 3 platforms multiple times the other day. The same guy, his name was John90210. He must be a big Beverly Hills fan from that show back in the 90s or something. Or maybe he just lives there, I don't know. So anyways, he left a comment on all those platforms saying, you YouTubers just buy stuff for videos and the stuff that you make in your videos is junk. None of it would ever work. So that's why we're doing this video today, John, to show you that people on YouTube actually can make something that does work. Or hopefully it works. I know my shiplap works. I got some installed right there, and I installed some I showed you guys earlier in this video a few months ago, so I know that works. So now we're going to try out another channel's product, which is Mike Morgan's fire starter. And Mike, I hope you come through for us today, guys, because John has set some pretty high standards saying that we make a bunch of junk. I think it'll work though. I've been watching his little instructional video, and it looks like this is some good stuff. So let's find out. First thing to do, place 2 pieces of dry firewood on the bottom, leaving a hand size of space between 2 pieces of dry firewood for airflow. The next step is place a fistful of fire starter on the bottom between dry firewood and proceed to light it. Now we'll use the torch to light the fire starter. All right, I'll put you guys on a time lapse here and we'll see how long it takes for the fire to take off. All right, friends, that's burning pretty good right there. It's been about 10 minutes. I can still see the fire starter right there in the middle. And I believe Mike said it burns for about 15 minutes. And by then, your fire should have taken off. Good job, Mike. If you want this fire starter, friends, he's out of it right now. So, I don't know what to tell you. He sells out of it pretty fast. But he did call me this morning and said that Sunday he's probably going to have enough to put some more on his website. So go check that out. There's a link down below. This coming Sunday, hopefully Mike will have some more on there if you're interested in it.